You know that, been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Well, on Saturday night, I went into central London to purchase the Oneplus X, and I literally did just that. I went there, done that, and got the t-shirt. Here we are, guys. This is the Oneplus X, which I purchased in London for £199 on Saturday. Today we're just going to do a quick unboxing and initially just go through the device quickly and see what we've got. So in fact, before I open this device, let's show you what's on the back. I don't know if you can see here. Designed by OnePlus, assembled in China. We've got IMEI numbers because it's obviously dual SIM. Includes OnePlus X, USB cable charger, protective case, and SIM tray ejector. Then it gives you your networks, WCDMA, GSM, Edge, and LTE. We also have, that's about it in fact, really. So let's get inside this bad boy and see what we got. Just put that to the side. And initially we get the device, which kind of sits nicely in the box. And this is a 5-inch device rocking a Snapdragon 801, which is last year's OnePlus One CPU. The reason for this, I don't know. I mean, personally, I would have gone something for 64-bit, but I think they wanted something a bit more powerful, and the only real decent 64-bit you can put inside a 5-inch device that's viable would be the Snapdragon 615, which was just not powerful enough. I mean, they could have optimized the ROM, but instead they just went for straight up 2.5 gigahertz of evilness. So if we just remove the phone for the time being, I'll stick that over here. Right, inside the box we have a SIM tray removal tool. Oh no, this is also the case. It looks like the case. If I can actually get it out. Aha! Here we go. So we've got SIM removal tool, soft TPU cover. As you can see, that's just bendy flexy, which is pretty nice of them. Do you know what I mean? We did actually get free cases as well with these devices when we bought them. And not forgetting the t-shirt. Doesn't seem to be nothing else in there. Okay, it's actually quite nice material. What else we got in the box? Then we have our usual paperwork, I would assume. Quick start guide, user guide. Who needs that crap? Okay. Next we have UK charger. Obviously they were selling it in the UK, so we get the UK charger. With this is just, I think, a normal micro USB. Let's have a look at the device. Yeah, I think that's a normal micro USB. So no USB Type C here. Usual OnePlus thin red cable. This is just your regular USB. So no Type C, as we can see. If you guys can get that, let's hope the focus gets there. And that's it. That's all that's in the box. So very, very minimal. Let's actually just get straight into this device. I'm not sure if there's any power in it. I've had it for a couple of days and actually haven't touched it. As devices go, this thing is, to say the word premium, I'd be lying. This thing really feels premium. I mean, it really does feel good. Full metal unibody. Again, we've got more information here. Please do not attempt to disassemble the back cover. OnePlus is not responsible for any damage or defects arising from unauthorized disassembling of the device. So a bit of a warning, basically. If you take the back cover off, it's your problem. While I was at the event, and I will post a little video of that online, I did actually notice that I did actually get a chance to play with the ceramic back version, which was absolutely gorgeous. There's only 10,000 of them going to be made, and they're given out specifically to people for whatever reason. But yeah, it's a shame. I tried to get the guys to give me one, but they just wouldn't have it. So without further ado, let's just peel this bad boy off and see what we've got. Already I see 2 marks on the screen. I don't know what they're from. Are they bubbles underneath the screen protector? Yes, they are. Okay, so it looks like we have a screen protector already fitted. Okay, so on the right side of the device, we have our power button and volume rockers and our SIM tray. This is the first OnePlus device that has the opportunity to have expandable memory. So you can use SD cards up to 128 gigabytes, which is great. I mean, it's a shame they didn't have it on all their devices and they only just decided to do that now. But there you go. This has a Super AMOLED display. So as you can see, this display is just like black. You know, it's gorgeous with that little, you can see that coloration in the light. That tells you it's a great display. Obviously, we've got our sensors, our front camera, and our front speaker. We do have capacitive buttons, and I will try and see if they're working once I turn this thing on. Obviously, we've got your home, back, and menu button. Man, they didn't put the screen protector on very well. On the left side of the device, we have the OnePlus notification silent mode button thing, which basically just, you can go into cinema, you don't want the phone to beep or do anything, you put it all the way up. If you just want a few notifications, I think you put it to the middle, bottom's open. At the bottom, we have twin speaker holes. I'm not sure if this is dual audio, to be honest. I have to do a bit of research and let you know when I do the full review. It will most probably be like the OnePlus 2, and one will be a microphone and the other one will be a speaker. Then we have our normal USB port, and I would assume what would be a microphone. At the top, we have another microphone here. I don't know if you can see that. I'll just try and get that in the shot. And obviously our headphone, 3.5mm headphone jack. At the back, very plain OnePlus logo with our camera and our flash. Again, I'll test that in the full review. And that's it. Around the sides here, we've got some serious premium metal. I mean, this thing is seriously premium. If you feel it, you'll be like, wow, that's got a little bit of weight to it. That thing is really nice. So let's turn this baby on and see what it's got. You have power. Okay, setup screen. Go for it. In the UK, skip the SIM card. I haven't put one in yet. Search for a Wi-Fi network. I'll quickly do that and cut and get back to you. Okay. Just doing the checking connection stuff. So once we got past that fucking silly bit, we're now at the initial setup screen. So and let's go through this now. So we've got the choice here. Use software buttons. Obviously you can put it on screen on buttons or not. I don't like them personally. I prefer the hardware buttons, so I'm going to skip that. Gestures. So now it's asking us for double tap to wait, open camera, toggle flashlight and music control. Again, gestures I don't really use. I feel they steal battery, and you know, for a little bit of effort to save you time, it's just not worth it. They're rubbish. Input method. Now this is pretty cool. We've got a choice of Google keyboard, or as you can see, SwiftKey keyboard, which is cool. I like SwiftKey, so I'm having some of that. And then shelf. Shelf is a new feature, and it's like what I've got in the OnePlus 2, which I'm filming this with now. And it's a space for you to keep and organise, discover things you care about. You can access shelf, or you can enable it or not enable it. I'll enable it so we can have a quick look at it. Setup complete. Here we go. Complete with my mucky fingers. Alright, and there we have it. The OnePlus X. Rocking OxygenOS. Let's go and find some settings. This is the shelf, by the way. We might as well get this over and done with now while I'm here. Once you start using apps, your frequent apps will start filling up here. Here you can, it's obviously, because I've given it my name, it's now saying good evening Lars. You can then edit the picture behind, so you can use a photo or any other picture you like and it will keep it there. Same with the contacts, they will actually appear once you start using the device. Obviously we've got a full set of Google apps, which is great. So you've got no issues here. This is the international version, by the way. I think the Chinese versions have different network bands, but I'm not going to guarantee you that, but you know, yeah, whatever, blah blah. From 3 OxygenOS new system version detected, so I don't know if you guys can see that, which is great, which means I've got an update, which is cool. So let's just have a quick run into the settings. Take this bad boy and chuck it on the home screen. Makes life easier. Let's see what we get when we touch home screen, by the way. So there we go. Touch home screen. And we have a choice. Wallpapers, widgets, or settings, which is pretty cool. Let's have a quick run through the wallpapers. And these are your usuals that you get on pretty much all Android. OnePlus wallpapers. Let's see what they're saying. Oh, pretty nice. Oh, I'm liking these. Great. OnePlus have got quite a nice selection of wallpapers here, which is pretty cool. The one I'm using now is this kind of black one. Let's go for a bit of colour, eh? Why not? Nice. I have some of that. Okay, set as middle wallpaper. Nice and garish and in your face! In your face! Right, anyway. Right, let's go for the settings. Start from the bottom. As you can see, about phone. And hopefully if we've got a bit of focus here, let's get this closer. There we go. So we're OxygenOS 2.1.0, Android version 5.1.1, storage 16 gig, RAM 3 gig, model number E1003, blah 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 blah, and obviously system update. This is an update that's actually waiting, so 160 meg. I'm not going to do it now because that just means waiting for the thing to bloody go and doing editing. Forget editing. This seems to be our menu button here. This would be our back button. I'll soon swap that. Okay, so we've done about phone. So for the flash on the screen. Okay, language and input. Oops. So language, as we can see, we've got a nice full list of languages here. Full package, it looks like, pretty much. That's good. Obviously Swift keys enabled. One thing I should show you in about phone, if I go to build number and activate developer options, if I'm correct, on my OnePlus 2 anyway, we had the option to unlock bootloader in developer options. So let's just hope that that option is still here. OEM unlocking, there we go. As you can see, you now have the option to unlock your bootloader. So you turn this on, then you go through the fast boot procedure to unlock the bootloader, and obviously to lock it again, I would just assume flip the switch, you know. You have advanced reboot, which I love. I'm going to keep that. USB debugging, which I will put on eventually when I most probably root this and see what's happening in the way of ROMs. Brilliant. So let's go to Wi-Fi. Right now I'm literally right next to my router, so that would say cheating. That's cheating a bit, but we'll still see what sort of connection we're going to get. Right now our link speed, as we can see, 72 megabits, which is great on 2.4 gigahertz. That's excellent, which is pretty cool. So I'm happy with that. Also, if I turn Wi-Fi off, I've got my SIM card in here at the moment. So let's see if we can get data. Data's on. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. Right at the top here we have LTE. So yes, I'm rocking LTE. So this is pulling in 4G no problem, which is great. Just get that. Let's get that. There we go. It's most excellent. So you're going to have no problem getting signals. I'm currently on 3 in the UK. So Wi-Fi is good. Bluetooth, I don't think I've got anything to pair it to here at the moment. So unfortunately, so forget that. Obviously we've got dual SIM card 1, SIM card 2. I've only got one SIM in, plus I did stick 128GB in here, so once we get to memory, we'll check that out. Let's go to more. Now we've got no NFC, which is a shame. Again, OnePlus Carl Pye doesn't seem happy at all adding NFC for some strange reason. Thanks, Carl. Some of us like it. Obviously, we've got our on-screen buttons. You can enable on-screen navbar, like so. Turn it off. Swap the buttons back and menu, which I have to do because they've got it backwards. Why are you so backwards, you idiots? And obviously, you can change all your crap, just kind of like CM. Gestures, which remember when I was just doing the boot up, give me the opportunity to use these. I don't personally use them because it just saves power. I think it's better that way. Display. Right, at the moment our brightness level is, wow, low. Let's see what this baby can pop up to. Ooh. Okay, let's just go back home. Cool, okay, AMOLED screen, Super AMOLED screen, that's bright. That is bright. Let's go and find a nice wallpaper and just see how bright this thing can be. OnePlus wallpapers. Let's pick something with some nice bit of colour. This one I do. There we go, mineral smudge. Excellent. Now there you go. That's what we call AMOLED technology. That's a seriously nice screen. I'm really liking that. Let's get back to settings. So obviously our brightness level. You can see it's pretty bloody high. Adaptive brightness, I never use that. Choose wallpaper, lock screen. Sleep after 2 minutes. Ambient display, wink screen when you receive notifications. If I remember rightly, you turn that on, and then it just ambience when you've got a notification, which is pretty cool. And you'll get this like glowing screen sending you a notification through your lock screen, so that's pretty cool. So that's display. Right, we've got sound and notifications. So let's check media volume and alarm volume and ring volume. Okay, it's got a pretty clear noise. Just quickly go through our. I'll just get the mic down close to this so we can actually get an idea. I'll just put my mic. Oops, I'll drop my mic instead. Just get the mic here, and we'll and as you can see, the speaker here is on the left side. I'm going to block the right side, nothing. So that one would be your microphone, and that's just a single speaker. Okay, cool. Just put my mic back on. There we go. Sorry about the shaky camera. Again, that's our sounds and notifications. It's not the best, but in my full review, I'll put some music on here and we'll play maybe some music off YouTube or something. Storage now, total space. Obviously, we got comes with 16 GB, gives us 11.54 to play with. Obviously, I've not downloaded anything, and it's down to 10.6, so it's drawing a good almost 6 GB to run the ROM. And considering this is clean Android, that's kind of pretty high, really. I mean, I've downloaded some custom ROMs that haven't come anywhere near to that. So hopefully, when development starts on this device, we'll be able to actually get something a bit smaller, you know, doesn't take up so much room. I have installed a micro SD, but doesn't seem to be picking it up, which is odd. Let's have a look here. Is it supposed to have micro SD? And that's a SanDisk, and it's not picking up anything. So I'll have to test that later on the full review. Sorry guys, just so you did, wasn't sure if you saw that. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be picking up my 128GB SanDisk, so we have an issue with that. I did read on the forums that people are having issues with their external micro external SD cards not being registered, so I'll look into that and let you know in the full review. Alright, battery life. So far we've had 26 minutes of on-screen time. Now, I don't think this has got like a 25 battery. I think this has got non-removable. So the battery, it could be bigger. I mean, if they could have squeezed a 3000 mAh into this, I'd have been impressed. And maybe you know, this would have given this a bit more. But luckily, we've got AMOLED technology. So if you really want to save your battery life, download a screen display tester app, swipe across till you get to the black background, take a screenshot, perfect black background. That will just literally draw zero power from the screen because it's AMOLED technology, and as a result, you're going to save some battery life. So obviously, it's your choice to have some sort of garish picture like what I've got, or you can go for battery life. That's me. It's just the way I roll, baby. Right, so I've got no downloaded apps at the moment, so let's see what we're running for RAM. And our RAM consumption right now is of 3GB, only 432 megs consumed by system. Apps taking up 333, so it leaves me with 2.1GB out of the box, which is pretty cool. You know, obviously download a few games and whatnot, and then you're going to lose a little bit of that. As for installed apps, it seems to me there's pretty much zero in the way of bloat. So, you know, you just got your full Google package plus, and that's it. There's nothing else in it. I mean, that's just got a OnePlus telephony there, log kit, Swift key which is built in. That's it. So, yep, clean as a whistle. Customization. Obviously, we've got dark mode. If we turn that off, change the theme, bang! Now we've got like turn down your brightness mode. That's a bit better. Yeah, so that's I prefer dark. I like the dark. It's just so much nicer than, and obviously without all that white on the screen, yeah, saving power. Makes sense, no? Oh, there, I don't know. Where was I? Customization. Accent color. So, obviously, when you're these buttons here, if I want red buttons, I can press OK, and then my buttons are red, as you can see. What was it? Pink. Turn them a nice shade of blue. So, you know, this is a nice little customization. It's pretty nice. I'll go for purple because I'm feeling Halloweeny. We've got our location. GPS is on. So we might as well just have a quick test of that while we're here. Have app permissions, but that's a load of rubbish. Just come out of here, go into Google, open up your maps, and accept and continue. Bloody blah. Cancel right now. Oh, I've got to sign in. Skip. So how quick can it get a location? Boom! Instant. Straight up my street, and that is me. I can guarantee you it. That was quick. That was nice and quick. That was excellent. If we turn, are we gonna? How's our gyroscope doing? Not quite sure, but yeah, excellent. Do a GPS test, see how many satellites we can hit in the full review. Where were we? And that's about it, guys, ladies and gentlemen. That is the Oneplus X fingerprint magnet, as it seems to be. I finally got the back off this, so now you can see the back. As you can see, we've got this lovely smooth finish. But to tell you this thing's a magnet, it is. It's an absolute fingerprint magnet. That you just literally, I mean, you're going to hold it, you're going to release, and then there's your big fingerprint just sitting there. So you'll be cleaning it a lot. But luckily enough, we also got given some free cases. So before I go, let's see how it looks in the case. This is nice, a hard rubber TPU case, which is pretty nice. A lot better than this crappy thing that came in the box, which is like super soft and looks like it can protect it from pretty much nothing. So there we have it in the case, looking very jammy. Anyway, that was my unboxing and quick go through of the Oneplus X. Please subscribe and leave a comment down in the below and let me know what you think. Anyway, it's been fun talking to you. That's the Oneplus X. Really hope you enjoy the video. I really hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, thanks very much. Bye-bye.